Did you know CCIV has a higher short interest than AMC? If you didn't, you definitely want to stay through this for this video. I'm going to be giving you guys the latest on the data from Ortex, as well as the technical analysis and everything you guys need to know for the upcoming CCIV short squeeze, as well as the trades that I did make today. So it's always good to stay informed. It is always good as well to tap, tickle, touch, or smash the like button, as well as comment down below what you think about this trade and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. So with that being said, I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get right into it, guys. The Ortex data for CCIV today, I will go ahead and reload the page. We did have a short interest change of negative 2.15%. So some shorts did start to cover their position, and I would imagine it is when we started to see this major rally. We were up to $24.58 at the high at 10:50 a.m. today. That was up 4.31%. Going back to the data, we see return shares of 2.18 million, additional shares that were sold short of 1.18 million, and the borrow change, or the difference, of 1.01 million shares that were covered today. But this is a tiny amount compared to how many shares do have to be covered. And given the fact that we are on the midst of a lot of upcoming catalysts for CCIV, we have the upcoming delivery day, we have the upcoming reveal of how many vehicles are in pre-order. We have a lot of great things on the verge of being announced for CCIV. If those things happen, guys, we could see a 15 to 25% pop easily in CCIV. Either way though, I still think it'll be good, even if we don't get an update here soon, right? There's a lot of shares that need to be covered. We currently have 46.79 million shares out on loan, so these do have to be covered with a cost to borrow of 34.69%. so people are expecting a move here. So institutions, hedge funds that are loaning these shares out, they do want a higher interest to loan these shares out, implying that we could see a bigger move in the future. Now, as far as the free flow on loan, we have 22.61%, so that is essentially the short interest. As far as the utilization, we have 97.37%, and this is essentially out of just say 100 shares that institutions are willing to lend, 97.37% of those shares are lent out. So it is very hard, as somebody who wants to short CCIV, to even get your hands on shares to short. So all these factors do look very good, and I do want to point out yet again that 1 million shares were covered today. That is really, where we've seen this big pop. I do think so myself, but we are on the verge of major news announcements, so that is something I am definitely staying up to date with. If something like that comes out, we are 100% gonna fly on CCIV. Either way, like I said, I still think it'll be good. Now, as far as the news headlines, and this is really cool too, just a lot of them like this. Lucid Motors is about to eat Tesla's lunch. Why it's time to buy CCIV stock. So this next one, move over AMC with a short interest of 18.83% and a days to cover ratio of 2.44%, saying the CCIV is very prone to a short squeeze and has a higher short interest than AMC. This one, AMC, Churchill Capital, has fallen enough to make it worth buying at these levels. So overall, good sentiment about CCIV right now, which is confusing because when CCIV was under $20, people were telling you to stay away, stay far away from CCIV, but now they love it. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe it's because Rivian got a upgrade as far as their valuation, worth about 60 to 80 billion. So that kind of makes CCIV worth more in that sense. Now, as far as what we did today, we're down, ended the day down 2.55%, bounced up 0.57% in after hours. I do expect this to continue into tomorrow. I do expect a good day tomorrow, but I'm not really playing this on a day-to-day manner. I'm really just tracking the data here, and hopefully a news event or catalyst does come out. That is really where you will see massive returns. Now, I did make some trades on this. Total return down 28% for the day. Not surprising. I kind of bought it. Not a good time, but I had a chance to get out of these and quick flip them, but I just decided to hold them. I really don't like the CCIV $26 call, the June 11th call. I did buy this for $112. I still think it'll be good if we do get a news event tomorrow or next upcoming week, but I don't really care at this point. I'm already down 56.25%. Now, the one that I really do like, and this is the one I should have just bought two of, is the July 16th $30 calls, because if we do see a major pop, then we could definitely get to about this $35, $40 range. So I do think this contract will be really, really good. Bought this for $141. I'm only down $8 on this, 5.67%. So this one held up more, given it has a lot more time. So that is definitely the reason there. And I do think this will be good. So if you guys want to stay up to date with my buy and sell alerts, the moves that I am making, make sure to check out the link down below in the description for the buy and sell alerts. As well as while you're down there, I do have a link for public to get up to $70 in whatever free stock that you want. No deposit necessary, no link in a bank account. You get your stock instantly and can even link a debit card or credit card. So with that being said, let's get into some technical analysis. We are sitting in between the range that I pointed out in the last video at about $22.50, and then the top end resistance level at $25. You could see yesterday we got close to this at, or no, this was today. We got close to this at $24.59. Even yesterday we were, at about $24 and some change, but we did get close to that today and completely rejected at the $24.50 mark. Now we're sitting at $23.10 here in after hours, and I do think it's very good. We are well above our 50-day moving average and 200-day moving average as of right now, so that does look very good as well. If we do go under that to about $19 where those currently are, that's a very bearish sign, but I don't think that's going to happen, especially the short interest. These shorts are starting to cover, guys, so we are going to see buys come in if we can get that volume from other people, from retail traders or whatever the case is, whoever. If we can get that volume, it'll be really, really good from here. Now, as far as the MACD, it does look slightly bearish. The gap here isn't too wide, so it's not too bad looking, but they are starting to convert, so we could go bullish at any moment here, and that'll be a clear sign for traders going into the future. Now, as far as the upper end resistance level, and that's going to be, like I said, about $25. That's the first major level. After that, it's about $28. If we do cross that, then $30 will be a one psychological level and our first or second upper end resistance level. If we do pass this $32.95 high, pretty much $33, we'll probably go to about $35. That's as high as I see it going right now, unless shorts really try to cover aggressively and all at the same time, and we do get volume from other people, right? We have been getting more inflows, you could see this on the MACD, than we have been getting recently as far as the last couple of months, but who knows, if CCIV can take some of the hype away from the short squeeze stocks that are happening right now, this could be very, very good. So feel free to share this video with somebody if they are looking for the next short squeeze candidate. I do think it'll be very, very good. As far as how I am playing this and what I would do if I was in somebody's position that didn't have a trade in this, one, I'm a long-term investor, so it's 10.93% of my portfolio. I was positive on this, now I'm down 0.13%, pretty negligible, so I'm basically still positive or break even on this, but I'm a long-term investor, hard through and through, 3 to 10, 20-year investor in this, so I have no plans on selling my actual shares, but I do think there's a great opportunity here with options. Now, I do have the June 11th, but I would stay away from these unless you do get news and you get a confirmation of that news. Then you could try to make a trade on this, and that'll be really good. But I do like the July 16th. Like I pointed out, the premium is pretty cheap, so you could play this $30 call for $133. I think we could short squeeze to there if we do get some good news, or whatever the case is, maybe just some volume into the stock. I do think the Julys are probably your best bet, given we should have some news, maybe a delivery update or a pre-order update by then, something to drive the share price up. So that's pretty much it with this video. The data does look very good. The technicals also look very, very bullish. We, have seen this rip up, and then we've kind of been consolidating in between $22.50 and about $24.50. So it's been a pretty tight range, and I do expect to break out to the upside in the next couple of days. I'm not a fortune teller, so I don't know exactly when this will happen, but I like to put my money where my mouth is. So if I'm making a video like this, I think it's going to happen. I'm going to show you guys my position, even if I am down a little bit on it, but I do expect these to give me a very great return overall. And that's just basically it for this video. That's the data, technical analysis, and the kind of news headlines we've been seeing. So if you guys get anything useful out of it, like my insight, or want to be a part of the trades that I am making, check it out, link down below in the description, as well as subscribe to the channel. With that being said, be prepared, never scared, and also let me know how much CCIV you own down below in the comment section. I pretty much respond to every single comment. Now I'm going to get out of here. Like I said, be prepared, never scared. until next time, guys, take care.